We're diving deep into PFF's database today to describe why Aaron Donald is the best player in the NFL. It's all powered by PFF's play-by-play grading, every single play in the NFL. So, Aaron Donald, over the last couple of years, Sam, breaking our database, breaking the record books. He has the top 2 overall grades we've seen for an interior defensive lineman since we've started this in 2006. Also, the top 4 pass rush grades. That's right, top 4 since 2006, and it goes in descending order. 2018, right now, the best pass rush grade we've ever given out in our history. And then number 2, 2017 Aaron Donald, then 2016 Aaron Donald, then 2015 Aaron Donald. What he's doing right now is absolutely incredible.
Yeah, simply put, he is the best pass rusher in the National Football League. He generates pressure at a greater rate than anybody else. You think of truly great pass rushers as these edge players, these Von Millers, Dwight Freeney, guys that are speed rushing around the edge, generating a huge amount of pressure. But nobody's getting more pressure than Aaron Donald right now. He leads the league right now with 84 total pressures. That's the most in the league this season, but it's also more than anybody managed in 2017 that wasn't named Aaron Donald.
Of course.
The only person with more than 84 pressures last year was him. He led the league with 91 a season ago, 84 this season. He is just generating pressure at a completely different level to anybody else, and pressure in and of itself is important, even if he wasn't leading the league in sacks, which he also is.
Yeah, that's the important thing to really focus on, because he has those 16 and a half sacks. And that's not the reason why it's a breakout season. It's because of that pressure rate. Pressure is extremely important because NFL passer rating drops 38 points from a clean pocket to a pressured pocket. That's like turning Aaron Rodgers into Blaine Gabbert.
Oh.
So a massive drop-off. Even if you're not getting the sacks, you are affecting the game. And that's what Aaron Donald is doing this season at a higher rate than anybody we've ever seen. Any other great nuggets on Donald that just puts in perspective how impressive he is getting after the quarterback.
Right, you could go on all day with Aaron Donald's stats and never run out. The thing is, he is such an amazing outlier for his position. He's so much better than the rest of his peers that every number we look at, Donald just belongs in this own little anomalous cluster on his own. Everybody else is somewhere else. If you look at since the start of the 2017 season, Donald has 56 more total pressures than any other player in the National Football League. The difference between him and number 2 would rank tied for 5th this year. Tied with J.J. Watt, who's pretty good, I hear. It's absolutely phenomenal. Since coming into the league, Donald has 416 total pressures. That's more than anybody else in the league. The next closest guy is well under 400. It's Von Miller. So again, Donald out by his own. He has 3 double-digit pressure games this season. 3 games in which he's recorded 10 or more pressures. The rest of the league combined also has 3. So none of those have been by interior defenders. It's Donald 3, the rest of the league 3 when it comes to double-digit pressure games. He is just a law unto himself.
All right, Sam, let's get into some of the specifics. What makes Aaron Donald so special? Opposing offenses know that he is pretty much unblockable, but they still can't do it. They can't even game plan for him because his production this year is higher than ever.
Right, and it really is everything. If you look at some of the plays we have queued up, we see him beating these guys instantly, time after time after time. And the key is it's a mixture of everything to do with him. It's his hand speed, it's his hand strength, and it's the quickness with which he can then shoot through gaps and opportunities that he creates for himself. So if you look at this play that came against the Vikings and their left guard, Tom Compton, Compton actually ends up in beautiful position right at the point he goes to punch Aaron Donald, but Donald counters that with some quick hands and then is so fast through the gap that he creates that it's just unbelievable how fast he's able to move past Compton and get to the quarterback, ultimately tossing Kirk Cousins to the ground like he was a rag doll. And we see that with pretty much every one of these quick plays we see from Aaron Donald. There's another one against left guard Lane Taylor of the Green Bay Packers. Donald is consistently lined up as a 3-technique defensive tackle. That's the guy just outside the guard, lined up to get one-on-one with that player. And it works so well here that he's able to basically run the hoop on the left guard the same way that these edge rushers like Von Miller are able to do with left tackles, with right tackles out in space. This is like a combine drill, and he's able to do it against an NFL left guard.
All right, so we've talked plenty about his ability to rush the passer. He's at a completely different level. But usually guys like him, who are quote-unquote undersized, Sam, they don't play the run nearly as well. And when you think about interior defensive linemen who can play the run, historically, it's been those big 300-plus pounders who just know how to take on blocks. But Aaron Donald is one of the best run defenders in the NFL as well. This year, the number 3 grade against the run, and in his 5 seasons in the NFL, he's had above a 90 elite PFF grade in 3 out of those 5 seasons. He's always been one of the better run defenders in the NFL because of his ability to get into the backfield, to penetrate, and if he does need to take on double teams, he can do that as well. Let's see how Aaron Donald can also dominate in the run game.
And that's the key. He can play the run so well without being 320 pounds because the game has changed, and you can play the run extremely well by playing it in the backfield, by using your penetration, your quickness to get into the backfield and completely destroy run plays on the opponent's side of the line of scrimmage. Donald this season against the run averages a tackle for loss. He makes a tackle on average behind the line of scrimmage against running backs. That's absolutely absurd. And one of the best plays of his season was a great example of this against the New Orleans Saints. Immediately sheds the block of left guard Andres Pete and takes down Alvin Kamara as if Kamara wasn't even there. Like, he wasn't even trying to hurt him, he just ran through him and Kamara hits the ground immediately after the handoff. This is Aaron Donald's game, playing the run on your side of the line of scrimmage.
So there you have it. If you break it down with the PFF data over the last few years, there's no peer for Aaron Donald. He's the best player in the NFL.